So, what if I told you there's an AI tool that can write your emails, edit your videos, design your thumbnails, and even run your side hustle while you sleep? Sounds like sci-fi, right? Well, it's real. And in this video, I'm going to show you the ultimate guide to AI tools for beginners, even if you've never used AI before. We're talking about a serious upgrade to how you get things done, moving from manual effort to AI-assisted efficiency. This isn't just about saving a few minutes here and there, it's about fundamentally changing your workflow, freeing up your time and mental energy for the bigger picture. Hey friends, welcome back to AI Hustle Hub, the place where AI meets real-world hustle. My name is Narrator, and if you've ever felt like AI is too complicated, or you're late to the game, don't worry, because today, I'm breaking it all down, in the simplest way possible. We're going to demystify these tools, stripping away the jargon and focusing on practical applications. Think of this as your personal AI launchpad. Let's turn you into an AI-powered creator, student, freelancer, or entrepreneur in just one video. We'll cover a range of tools, each designed to tackle specific challenges, making your journey into AI smooth and, dare I say, pretty exciting. The goal here isn't just to show you a list of software, but to empower you with the knowledge of how these AI tools can integrate into your daily tasks. We'll look at real-world examples and actionable steps so you can start implementing these right away. This is about making AI accessible and useful for everyone, regardless of your technical background. Ready to level up your life with AI? Let's go. Alright, first up, let's talk about what is arguably the most well-known AI tool out there right now, ChatGPT. Think of it as your personal writing assistant, supercharged. At its core, ChatGPT is a large language model developed by OpenAI. What that means for you is that it's incredibly good at understanding and generating human-like text. You can ask it questions, give it prompts, and it will generate responses that are often surprisingly coherent and creative. It's designed to be conversational, so interacting with it feels less like using a piece of software and more like brainstorming with a very knowledgeable, very fast-typing colleague. So, how do you actually use it? It's pretty straightforward. You go to the website, create an account, and you're presented with a simple chat interface. You just type in your request. This is called a prompt and hit enter. For example, if you're a content creator, you could type, write 5 engaging YouTube video titles about sustainable living for beginners. Or if you're a student, explain the concept of photosynthesis in simple terms. The key is to be as clear and specific as possible with your prompts to get the best results. Next up, let's talk about creating video content, specifically for those who might not want to be on camera or who need to produce videos quickly from existing text. This is where tools like InVideo and Pictory.ai come in, and they are pretty game-changing. Essentially, these platforms allow you to turn text like a blog post, a script, or even just a series of points into a full-fledged video. Imagine taking an article you've written and with a few clicks, transforming it into an engaging video complete with visuals, voiceover, and subtitles. That's the core promise here. These tools are particularly powerful for creating what are often called faceless YouTube channels, where the content is driven by information and visuals rather than a person speaking to the camera. Think about channels that do listicles, educational content, news summaries, or motivational quotes. InVideo and Pictory.ai streamline this entire process. You typically start by inputting your text. The AI then analyzes this text and automatically suggests relevant stock video clips and images from their extensive libraries to match the content of each scene or sentence. This alone saves an enormous amount of time usually spent hunting for B-roll, but it doesn't stop at just visuals. Alright, let's shift gears to visual design. If you're creating content online, whether it's for social media, YouTube, presentations, or even just a blog, good design is crucial. But what if you're not a designer? That's where Canva, and specifically its new AI-powered features, really shines. Canva has always been known for making design accessible to everyone with its drag-and-drop interface and vast library of templates. Now, with AI integrated, it's become even more powerful, especially for those of us who wouldn't know where to start with traditional design software. One of the standout AI features in Canva is Magic Write. Think of it like having ChatGPT embedded directly within your design workflow. You can use it to generate text for your social media posts, come up with catchy headlines for your YouTube thumbnails, or even draft entire sections of a presentation. Chapter 4. Notion AI Organizing Your Hustle. So we've talked about writing and design, but what about managing all the chaos that comes with being a creator, student, or freelancer? That's where Notion AI steps in. Notion itself is already an incredibly versatile workspace tool. Part note-taker, part project manager, part database. With the addition of AI features, it's become even more adept at helping you turn that chaos into clarity, essentially supercharging your organizational capabilities and making your workflow much smoother. Notion AI is integrated directly into your Notion pages. You can use it for a variety of tasks. For example, it can help you manage your tasks more effectively by summarizing long to-do lists or even suggesting next steps for a project. If you have a page full of meeting notes, you can ask Notion AI to pull out the key action items and deadlines. Chapter 5. Durable.co-websites in seconds. Alright, let's talk about building an online presence. For many, the thought of creating a website is daunting. You think about coding, design, hosting, it all sounds complicated and time-consuming. But what if I told you you could build a full website in about 30 seconds? That's the promise of Durable.co, an AI-powered website builder that aims to make web design accessible to absolutely everyone, regardless of their technical skills. It's pretty wild stuff. The process with Durable.co is incredibly simple. You typically start by telling the AI what type of business or project your website is for, and maybe your location. Then, with that minimal input, the AI gets to work. In literally under a minute, it generates a complete website for you. Chapter 6. Jasper.ai, Copy.ai for marketing and sales copy. So, you've got your content ideas, maybe even a website, but now you need to write compelling copy that actually converts, whether that's for marketing materials, product descriptions, or advertisements. This is where AI writing assistants specifically tuned for marketing like Jasper.ai, formerly Jarvis, or Copy.ai, come into play. These tools are designed to help you craft persuasive and effective copy much faster than you could on your own, especially if writing isn't your strong suit. These platforms offer a wide array of templates tailored to specific marketing needs. For example, you might find templates for Facebook ad headlines, Google ad descriptions, email subject lines, product descriptions for an e-commerce store, or even longer-form content like blog post intros or outlines. You select a template, provide some basic input about your product, service, or target audience, and the AI generates multiple options for you to choose from and refine. It's like having a team of copywriters at your disposal. One of the big advantages for freelancers in particular is the ability to deliver client work faster. If you're a social media manager, a marketing consultant, or a freelance writer, these tools can significantly speed up your workflow. Alright, let's talk about consuming content, specifically video content on YouTube. We all know YouTube is an incredible resource for learning new skills, researching topics, or just keeping up with news and trends. But let's be honest, sometimes those videos can be long, and you might not have an hour to watch a detailed tutorial when you just need the key takeaways. This is where AI tools that summarize YouTube videos, often using ChatGPT's capabilities via browser extensions, come in incredibly handy. Imagine you find a 45-minute lecture or a detailed product review, but you're short on time. With a YouTube summarizer tool, typically a browser extension that integrates with YouTube, you can get a concise summary of the video's main points, often in bullet point format or even a full transcript. Some tools can even extract timestamps for key moments. This allows you to quickly grasp the core information without having to watch the entire video from start to finish. Now, for those of you who are students, researchers, bloggers, or anyone who needs to dive deep into academic papers and credible sources, there's a fantastic AI tool called illicit.org. Finding relevant research papers can often feel like searching for a needle in a haystack. You're wading through databases trying to figure out which papers are actually relevant to your specific question. Illicit aims to streamline this entire process using AI to help you find answers and supporting literature much more effectively. Illicit.org works a bit differently than a standard search engine. Instead of just matching keywords, you can ask it a research question in natural language, much like you would with ChatGPT. For example, you could ask, what are the effects of mindfulness meditation on stress levels in college students? Illicit will then search through a vast database of research papers and attempt to directly answer your question, often by synthesizing information from multiple papers. It doesn't just give you a list of links, it tries to provide a summarized answer based on the literature. Alright, let's dive into the visually spectacular world of AI image generation with tools like Midjourney and Leonardo.ai. These are platforms that can create hyper-realistic, artistic, or completely fantastical images from simple text prompts. You literally type a description of what you want to see, and the AI generates an image based on your words. The results can be absolutely stunning and open up a whole new realm of creative possibilities, especially for those of us who can't draw or paint to save our lives. The way these tools generally work is you join their platform. Midjourney often operates through Discord, while Leonardo.ai has a web interface. And then you use a specific command followed by your text prompt. For example, you could type something like /imagine prompt, cyberpunk astronaut on Mars, cinematic lighting, highly detailed. Then you watch the magic happen. The AI will process your request and generate a set of initial images. You can then choose to upscale your favorites, create variations, or refine the prompt to get closer to your vision. The creative applications are almost limitless.
Check, check one, check, check.
Last but certainly not least, let's talk about voice. Specifically, AI-powered voice generation with a tool like ElevenLabs.io. This platform is known for creating ultra-realistic, natural-sounding voices from text. We're not talking about those robotic, monotone computer voices from a decade ago. The quality here is often indistinguishable from a human voice, and it offers some pretty incredible capabilities for creators, educators, and businesses. One of the standout features of ElevenLabs is its voice cloning technology. With a sufficient sample of your own voice, the AI can learn to replicate it with remarkable accuracy. This means you could potentially have your voice narrate content even when you're not available to record it yourself. Imagine being able to update an old audio recording, fix a mistake in a narration, or even generate content in your voice in different languages, though language support varies. The potential for content creators to scale their audio production is significant. So there you have it, a whirlwind tour of some incredibly powerful AI tools that can genuinely transform the way you work, create, and learn. But wait, a quick warning. AI is powerful, but don't get lazy. It's here to assist you, not replace your brain. The real magic happens when you plus AI work together. Think of these tools as collaborators, as assistants that can handle the repetitive or time-consuming tasks, freeing you up to focus on strategy, creativity, and the uniquely human elements that AI can't replicate. Use them to augment your skills, not atrophy them. So, you've just unlocked 10 plus powerful tools to supercharge your content, your hustle, and your creativity, even if you're a complete beginner. Now imagine what you can do with all this. Start a business with a professional website and marketing copy generated in minutes. Grow a YouTube channel with AI-assisted scripting, video creation, and eye-catching thumbnails.